to another demolition, and that was at home as well. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. I mean, how did that happen? How did that happen? What is that? I mean,
what is that? That's the question.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like in the first 20 minutes, you would not ever have seen. It was like it looked like Salah was back, taking on his back, dribbling. Yeah, they were looking good and creating a little bit. I'm like, okay, this Liverpool man, it looks like they came here to play today.
Yeah.
And then the goal happens, and it's like they panic. It's like they don't know what to do anymore. And that was at home. Where was Enfield? Enfield's supposed to pick you up. Where was them? They were leaving after 10 minutes. They were emptying stadiums over there, man. What is going on at Liverpool, man? That's the champion we're talking about.
That's crazy. Imagine Nottingham Forest emptying your stadium. That's the peak of disrespect, bro. No, man, they just come. They looked like Man U. They look like Man U. This is what Man U does when we play well for 20, 30 minutes, and if we get sucker punch, that's a crumble. They absolutely crumbled. They were playing really well. They had good chances. They probably should have been 1-0 up, a bit unlucky with that McAllister chance. And then after that, after the goal from Murillo, oh my gosh, Nottingham Forest could have come out with this 4-5-0. They could have had more goals than they had. Like they had so many chances after that first goal. It was, and then after the first goal too, Liverpool nothing, absolutely nothing. Didn't create a thing.
It's like they just turned the switch. It's like they just turned the switch off, and it was And that's the thing. It's like if it was away from home, I would kind of understand. But it's at home. It's Enfield. It's not just any stadium. It's just Enfield. It's like this stadium is supposed to be like one of the scariest in the like Newcastle, Enfield, and this year Sunderland. Those three stadiums. When you go there, you know you're there for a fight. Yeah. And Enfield was just dead. I think they're all shell shocked over there.
They're all shell shocked. I think they don't quite know what's happening to them. Arne Slot doesn't even begin to have some answers, man. He's just lost.
Bro, do you see his do you see his press conferences right now?
Like, yeah, bro.
It's just the way it just comes and just so blasé. It's just like
it's so blasé.
They were better. Yeah, we know they were better than you. Man. We know, we've seen it. You just come and tell me what I've just saw. That's not your job. Your job is just to find solutions, man.
We need answers, man.
You can't come out every week and just be honest. I mean, we've seen it. I'm sure that's not what Liverpool fans want to hear. They want to hear how you're going to change it.
Yeah, it's not. And he needs to change it. He needs to do something. I feel like it's coming to a point where he needs to do something radical. I don't know if it's going to a 3 at the back or something just completely different, because it's just not working. New signings are not doing anything. You killed Ekitike. That's mismanagement.
How is he not starting this game today?
How is he not starting this game? To put Isaac does nothing again, nothing.
I mean, we almost in December, right? This guy, you can't tell me he's not fit.
He's fit now.
He's fit.
He's fit now.
He's fit. Like, you can tell me he's not fit. No, none of that, man. It's
none
fit
of
now.
That. None of that.
And it's not like it comes from another league. This guy was there last year.
Yeah.
And he didn't go far. Liverpool and Newcastle it's not that far.
It's not that far.
It's not like leaving Newcastle to go down to London, and it's completely different. You know what I mean? It's the same weather, same everything over there, same food, similar accent. Bro, you know everything, man. You need to start performing.
He's not anywhere close to performing. Like it's so poor from that team. Like you just look at midfield is non-existent. Gravenberch, what happened to him? It's just
I know, it's just this guy.
He can't do anything.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Fabinho. Remember Fabinho? He was brought in as a I think as a right back, yeah, and then and then he had that brilliant season in midfield. They were like, oh, okay, well, Fabinho is brilliant now. Yeah. And then after one season, this guy disappeared as well. I think it looks like that's what Gravenberch is doing right now.
I mean, it's looking like that, man. He's just not finding his feet anymore. Konate is just lost. Kerkez, I mean, there's no more words for him. It's just like, what's the point?
Why is he back? Why is he back?
What's the point? Like, yeah,
these guys as well.
McAllister, like,
I think he's had 1 or 2 good games this year. That's it, man. This guy's all year as well.
They're just all of them. They're just all off it, and like, I don't know if that's down to the manager or if just like they just not at it. All I can put it down to is the tragic death of Diogo Jota. That's all I can put it down to, because I just have no other explanation for how these players go from being. You can have a dip, but right now they just look clueless. Like Van Dijk, all he's doing is just yelling at people, like just
pointing
at everyone, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's Liverpool. I mean, like, can he get sacked this season, Slot? Do you think he can get sacked?
I mean, anything can happen in football.
Yeah.
Do I think they're gonna sack him? I don't know. Maybe they'll wait to January and reassess.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll sack him anytime soon. Like not now, but maybe by January, if they, in the next 5 games, if they lose 3 of them, I don't know, man. I don't know, because all the talk was that this wasn't your team last year. It was Klopp's team. Now you have your team, and then you're doing this. 11th, man. 11th. That's after 12 games. 11th.
12 games, and you don't fancy them against anybody.
You don't. You can see them get turnover every week, man.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see it. I mean, maybe they'll win a couple.
They'll win a couple. Like
you said, just like United.
You had to put that in there, right?
No, but I mean, this is a flimsy defense of a title, man. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I mean,
and the thing with them, it's not their first time. The last time they won the league as well, the next season they did the same thing, where they were absolutely awful for most of the season, and then they had a run at the end and came back, finished 5th. So they have a history of this. So I don't know why. Like, I don't know if maybe that's why they spend so much in the summer, trying to avoid that again.
But it looks like they need to spend another 500 million. Like,
I mean, that's what Carragher was saying. I was like, "Are you serious?" That's what Carragher was like. Oh, they need to spend more in January. Oh, they need to spend more in January. Come on, man. You can't buy every player in the league, bro. Like, you gotta do something with what you have.
They can't use that excuse, because there's not one player in those players that they bought that they were like, "Oh no, this guy shouldn't be here." They were happy with everybody that came in. It's not even like us when Madueke was getting signed and there was outrage and petitions and stuff. There was none of that for you. You were happy with all these players, right? Yeah. So at the end of the day, you can't just say that we need to spend a little bit. I don't know if Liverpool can spend that much in January after spending this much. They're not, historically, they're not that big spenders, right? Anyway. Yeah. So it looks like they splashed the cash this time around, but I don't know how much money they have. But I mean, there's some serious problem. They definitely need a defender right now. I mean, that's glaringly obvious, and probably somebody in midfield as well. When
they might need to start playing Endo. I mean, I was talking bad about Endo, but he might be the savior for a little bit. Because
why not?
Why not at this point, man?
Why not? Well, I mean, Liverpool getting smashed. I mean, a good victory for Sean Dyche, man. Sean Dyche is back, baby. He's back, baby.
Hey, they're back, like
with a tactical nous.
And with a tactical nous, man. And they have good players. I was always wondering why. Well, I mean, it's Ange as well, to be fair, but like, he was. I don't know how he came in and did.
I mean, the season just started a little bit unsettling. They were comfortable with Nuno.
True, yes.
Comfortable with Nuno. They already knew that what they're doing. The guy was setting him up already and everything. And then all this madness happens with the owner and everything. Yeah. And the worst appointment that the worst appointment. It was Ange, man, because it's like, I mean, it's like from one day to the next, you have to throw everything that you know out of the window, and then just start from scratch. So obviously that was obvious that it wasn't going to be a recipe for success. But right now it looks like, you know, what's in Sean Dyche is going to do is you're going to bring him back to do the basics right, and then you got decent players there. Do the basics right, and you know what? After you know, a result or two like this, the confidence gets back, and then you know what? And because they have good players.
I mean, they have good players. They have a lot of good players.
You were talking about Darren Doyle. Like Darren Doyle is, I mean, I've seen it a couple of times now. I mean, it looks pretty good, man.
It looks pretty good. They have good players. Even that guy up top, Igor Jesus. Obviously, what's his name? Gibbs White, always good. Anderson has been impressing me this season. Even whatever the manager is, he just looks good every game he plays.
He's fantastic. Yeah, like even with England, when I've seen him,
he's so good.
He's a serious player, man.
Yeah, he's a serious player. So yeah, they've got a good team. So yeah, they're gonna start climbing the table. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna move on and go to Newcastle 2, Man City 1. And Newcastle again.
Oh, Man City lost too. See, a good weekend.
Fantastic weekend for us. But yeah, Newcastle, like you were saying last week, I think it was last week or a couple of weeks ago. Newcastle is just two different teams. There's the home team and the away team.
Yeah.
And again, this shows. I mean, at home, I mean, first half, honestly, like they kind of go back a little bit, but then the second half they come back. And it's like a different team. It's just a game of two halves, basically. And they showed the fight. They were, you know, I was talking about Enfield earlier. St. James's Park, they carried their players as well. And then they found a way. And then, you know, they got back into the game and eventually win. And for Man City, that's why for me, they're not as scary. You know, the talk is like, oh, Man City is behind you. When they chase you, it's a scary sight. But it's a different Man City right now.
Yeah, you can't.
That Man City back then, they were scary. You know, they weren't gonna lose any games. But this City, they have this kind of results in them.
Yeah, they do, and yeah, I don't trust them. Like, we were talking about it. They're just not the same, and you can see. And to be fair, this game could have gone either way. It was a very good game, by the way, a very good watch. Mm-hmm. It could have gone either way. But there's
some crazy misses now. But Foden, why do you miss that?
There's some crazy Foden. Even Barnes, he should have had a hat trick.
Barnes, I know. I mean, a halftime, man. He was looking for his P45, man. Bro.
Mr. Tap in, bro. So yeah, he was Voltemada as well. Had a one-on-one in this. There was a lot of chances either going both sides, and yeah, it could have gone either way. But yeah, again, like Man City, they just don't look like they never looked really in control in games. Like even when you watch it, there's always that they're always giving up chances, and they used to do that in the past, but it would be 1 or 2. Now it's 4 or 5. Maybe chances that they're gonna give up, maybe 6, maybe depending on the team they're playing against. So, yeah, I just don't see them putting off a run. And
what do you think the actual problem is? You know, like some teams you can actually pinpoint the problem. Liverpool, we know defensively shocking. You know, Chelsea, they probably lack a little bit of a striker, number 9, good number 9.
Yeah.
You know, but Man City, I can't really tell because when you look at they have the players.
They have great players.
I can't really tell what the problem actually is. Because defensively? I mean, today there was on Saturday there was Guardiola and Ruben Diaz. I mean, that's on paper. That's a solid pairing at the back. Solid pairing.
Yeah, I think obviously they miss that Rodri character, and
Rodri's been out for like 2 years now.
I know he's been out. But
come on,
that's the only, because like you said, you can't really pinpoint anything else, and I think they do miss that control in midfield because they don't have that control in midfield anymore that they used to have, where you just couldn't touch them in midfield, like they would just play around you, like and. I don't see that. I don't, maybe it's not just Roger. Also, De Bruyne has left. I mean, obviously, De Bruyne as well was on his way, kind of down. But obviously he's left, and Foden is a different player, right, to De Bruyne. He's not like they've been saying, oh, he's the replacement. But I look at him, they're very different players. He's more of a like tiki-taka, 1-2s type thing. De Bruyne
it's more short passes. It's not gonna unlock the.
He's not unlock.
With a crazy through pass like Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not.
He can't do that, and I think that's like. That it's a big struggle for them as well, because they don't have that guy that can pick up the ball like 30 yards out and he's gonna just put it on a sixpence to whoever is making a run. They don't have that guy. Cherki does it every now and again, but again as well, he's a different player. He wants to dribble as well. He wants to do 1-2 as well.
He wants to do that.
So
the little intricate things more.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think they're missing these two big players. But apart from that, I can't really pinpoint anything. Like they just don't look as strong. Just all over the pitch, they just don't look as strong. And it just
seems like if you have a plan against Haaland, then you're 50% there.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Because at the end of the day, if Haaland doesn't score, they just don't look as threatening as Haaland has to have a brilliant game every game, and when it does, City looks good.
They look good.
But when it doesn't, at the moment, they don't have the solutions. I mean, like Riders, they just scammed us for a couple of games. Then it just appeared back there.
What happened? Like, it's like...
But you know, Guardiola will do that to a man, right? He'll do that to a man. He was Foden for a while. Nice Riders, right?
Nice Riders, yeah. No, honestly, like it's like, nah, you were too good that first game. I don't like that.
Yeah, don't like that. Like Marmoush, where's this guy, man?
Where is Marmoush? Where is Marmoush?
Oscar Bob starting games at the beginning of the season. Where is he? Savinho, where is he? He was supposed to be like a big signing when he came in, Savinho. You know what I mean? Yeah, all these players, like I mean, it's just I have no idea, and that's the crazy things when you have no idea what's wrong. But I mean, for me, probably Pep Guardiola, of course, he knows, right? Yeah. But when you can really see exactly what's wrong, then it's harder to fix for me than when it's glaringly obvious, Yeah,
it is.
But yeah. I mean, we thought City was back after a good result.
They're not.
But again, just flattering to deceive.
Yes.
And then for Newcastle is for all the investments, for all the.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, it's very disappointing right now. I mean, it's a good victory today, but it's very disappointing right now.
Yeah.
In terms of what they're doing, where they are, and questions asked on what's his name?
Eddie Howe.
On Eddie Howe, as he reached his limit.
Yeah.
That's a question for another day. Let's move on and let's talk about. Let's go to Chelsea 2, Burnley nil, or should I say Burnley nil, Chelsea 2, and it was a tough game for Chelsea. Actually, it wasn't like a clear cut until the second goal went in. It was always touch and go.
Yeah,
and I thought Burnley played well. They played well, and they had a couple of chances as well. But they should have, Fleming should have, done a little bit better with his chance there. Kind of rushed at it, and but Chelsea ticking along, not very exciting, nothing too, extravagant, but ticking along nicely.
They are ticking along nicely. That's all you can really say. They in this game. Yeah, Burnley played pretty well. I was impressed with their performance. Chelsea played all right. They weren't bad, but they weren't particularly good. But they get the win, and they look fairly solid. They look reasonably consistent right now. There's nothing to shout about, but it's again at the same time nothing to be
excited about too much.
Yeah, excited about.
I mean, I guess the one thing that you can be excited about is that right now they're sitting third or second?
Second, I think.
Second, yeah, okay, they're sitting second.
Yeah.
They could be excited about that. They're only 3 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah.
And we're saying that Arsenal had a very good start of the season.
Yeah.
So,
they can be excited about that for sure. And right now, I mean, I would say they just edge City as like the best of the rest kind of label. I think they just about edge City. Well, that might be a thing that changes week by week because
next week, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that might be something that changes every week. But yeah, they look all right. They look all right. There's not much to say. They just look all right. And good win away from home as well. Burnley put up a good fight. But yeah, the Chelsea's quality came out in the end. So yeah,
I'm sorry, they're 6 points behind. They could go within 3 points if they win next week.
If they win next week, yeah. So yeah, massive game next week, and they want to show well. Is it at Stamford Bridge?
It's at Stamford Bridge, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, they want to show well and make a statement in that game. But yeah, they're within catching distance, so that's only good for them. Yeah.
So good for them. Should be happy about that. And the return of Neto, who banks in a goal. I mean, they've needed that. Yeah. What's his name? Delap, man. Delap. Need a little bit more from this guy, bro. And even João Pedro, man. This guy scammed us at the Club World Cup.
João Pedro did as well, man.
Second rate tournament, man. Second rate. Let's go around and say I'll be champions of the world. Champions of who?
No, he scammed us a bit, honestly. And even at the start of the season, he was banging in like the first 3-4 games. He was banging them. We were like, oh, this guy's going to his quality, man. But yeah, it's
drought.
And the lap, man, he's just I don't get what he's doing. I thought he was gonna be a good signing for them because he's just that big guy, target man, can hold the ball. Like he got a couple goals.
Yeah, old fashioned number 9. He's gonna put himself about.
Exactly, but it seems like he's doing more fighting than actually playing. Like he's just
it's more off the field than on the field. They're getting sent off in that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they need to get him going because like you said, the main thing for them is that number 9. They need that focal point that they can rely on for goals, and nobody has shown to be that so far.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know if they should have let Jackson go.
I think that was a bit, in hindsight, maybe a mistake.
That was a bit premature for me. So I think in January that's probably where they're gonna need to focus, and probably a defender as well, because I mean defenders. The defenders are all good, but there's no one great, and they might need a little bit of a little bit more experience, I think. Chelsea's squad,
I think so,
if they want to maintain this. But hey, you never know. Chelsea, that's what they do, man. When you don't expect them to win anything, they just sneak through the back door, and all of a sudden they're in the final of this. They're
exactly.
They're 3 points away from that. You know what I mean? So I hate them. Unai Emery makes me eat humble pie. I think that's 6 wins in 7 now.
Yeah.
What a turnaround for Unai Emery, who are now with his Aston Villa squad sitting 4th, man. Can you imagine that? They were like, where were they? Like 18th, 19th?
Yeah, they were close.
The first 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, they didn't win for I think 4 or 5 games. At least.
Yeah, they didn't score for 4.
Yeah, they didn't score for 4 for sure. I think they didn't win for 5 or 6. And what a big turnaround that is to go from that to. And they look back to. I wouldn't say they're there yet to their level of last year, but they look better. They look more organized. They have way more threat up top now, and I know Watkins is still kind of AWOL, and they're gonna need to address that. But they just look a lot more threatening up top. And Morgan Rogers came up today and did his thing. Got 2 nice goals. That free kick was really nice. I do question the keeper on that one, though, to be fair. But yeah,
it's one of them ones. I think it's one of them ones where you don't really expect it because, and you know, when you do a knuckleball like this, trust me, it messes you up a little bit as a keeper. Yeah. I used to do it at the park, you know. I used to try. And no, I'm telling you, when you hit it right, the ball does move funny, and I think that's what happened there. But you see, Buendia, he tried to do that earlier.
Yeah,
it's not easy technique, but when you catch it, you don't even have to hit it that hard, you know.
Yeah,
it's just, you know, remember like you know, the Pirlo was a bit.
Yeah.
Like you don't even seem like it's a dangerous shot, but like at the end of the day, the flight of the ball is just very funny. So I think it got caught like that as well. But
yeah, that's probably it. And yeah, again, good goal. And they take a good win in a tough game. Leeds really gave it a good go. Leeds had some good chances as well. Maybe on another day they take this win. But yeah, it was a very good, even game and big win for Aston Villa. And they find themselves somehow in fourth, and Unai Emery working his magic.
Working his magic, man. I did not see that coming from this team. Well, not from the team, because he has decent players. But from him. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's just making me eat my humble pie. And yes, I shall accept it. But there's just one down thing about this. Is just like you said earlier, just Watkins. Man.
He's not doing anything. Just not doing.
I've never rated this guy. And last year when we were chasing him because we were desperate, kind of like, I'm like, nah. I preferred actually not to get anybody than to get Watkins, which we did in the end. Maybe that hurt us or not, but it's not a player that I really rate, honestly.
I mean, right now he's proving you right. He's proving because he's not doing.
Even when he was banging the goals, I mean, it's never impressed me in terms of. Like right now, it's just today's football it's all about numbers, right? So as long as you got good numbers, people are gonna say, "Oh, you're decent in that." But just overall play, I don't really know. He's not great at holding the ball up, and back when he was a bit younger, he was a little bit faster. So running and behind was his thing. But it's not even doing that anymore. And
that was the thing with him, like you said, you cannot pinpoint that his overall play wasn't great, but he will at least bang it in when he has the chance. But if you're not doing that, now it's like, what are you doing?
It just look poor.
Yeah,
but that's a good win for Aston Villa, and I mean they're cracking on, man. They're just it's crazy. Bournemouth 2, West Ham 2, and what a game that was, man. Turnaround special, man. 2-0 up, West Ham away, and they look a little bit comfortable. And then, but there was always this thing that I had a feeling that Bournemouth was going to get back into this game. There was something told me that they were going to come back because West Ham just looked a little bit jittery. What they did in the second half was just drop so deep and invite so much pressure. I was like, why are you doing that, man?
Yeah.
I know Nuno is a pragmatic guy, but I mean, there was, Wilson, man. This guy rolling back the years.
How is he still playing, man?
2 fantastic goals, man.
Fantastic.
That second goal is like prime Ibrahimovic, man.
Man, how is this guy still playing? Because I feel like he spends like 6 months out of the year injured everywhere he's at, and then he have like a 2 months where he's playing, and he will bang in some goals here and there, and I'm like, how are you still playing, man? But yeah, rolling back the years, like you said, and 2 great finishes, and then West Ham, like you said, they just dropped back. Like they just invited so much pressure, and then Bournemouth was just at them all that second half, just grinding away, and they deserve to come back in the end. Very good finish from that guy. Was it now that came in? He was on for like a minute, and then he scored. That was a very good finish.
But that was a pass as well from Senesi, I think it was.
Yeah, from Senesi as well. Yeah, that was a great pass to split the defense like that. And yeah, man, West Ham there. That was their chance to grab a big win for them, but yeah, they couldn't do it. And Bournemouth, on the other hand, it's been like the last 3-4 games hitting a bit of a slump, not performing like they were at the start of the season.
That's it. It's the contrast between those two teams. Like Bournemouth had a fantastic start and then slacking off a little bit, and then West Ham had a terrible start. Yeah. They are now out of the relegation.
So getting better.
Yeah, getting better. And we kind of predicted with Nuno is too good of a manager for them to linger down there. And you know what? January is just around the corner, so probably
so get some players.
They look for something, maybe go to Nottingham Forest and raid a couple players. Just to just put a bit of spice in that.
They need a forward for sure because it's just this Wilson. I mean, he did well today, but that's not a long-term solution for this.
And Fulkirk is
he's just not.
It's in the Thames somewhere. Like. I don't know what's happening with him.
He's just
Brighton 2, Brentford 1, and again that was an exciting game, and those were my two strikers in the FPL.
Oh, really?
Danny Welbeck.
They both scored as well.
They both scored, man. But then Thiago goes and missed that penalty.
I know, man. That would have been nice. That would have been a great haul for you.
That would have been nice. But yeah, man. Like that was a good, exciting game. I mean, Brighton was on top for most of that for the game. But I mean, Brentford, they were fighting back, man. They looked dangerous every time they went. They broke.
Yeah.
And in the end, they get a penalty, and I mean, obviously it's a save, but they could feel unlucky not to go away with, at least a point in this game.
Yeah, they were feeling lucky because again, you get a penalty at the end. Great save, but like you expected to go in, especially from Thiago, who's been scoring them this season. But yeah, Brighton, great win for them. They fought back after Brentford going up. They really pushed, especially second half. They were really pushing for that goal, man, and creating a good amount of chances. And two good teams, man. Two good teams. They're proving Brentford is found their level again. Brighton, we know about them. We know they're always there or thereabouts. And it was a good, exciting game. The two forwards score, and my thing with Brighton as always. What happened with Baleba, man? Since the Manu links, it's like he can't play football anymore. He got hooked at halftime.
And for his countries, it's just the same thing.
He was useless in that play.
Yeah, maybe it's a bullet dodged over there. Like,
it looks like he started to look like it.
He was going to stink out the place at United, especially the way you are structured. Coming with a volatile player like this, man, that's not going to help you at all.
And they were going to drop 100 mil on him as well with that pressure. Yeah, maybe.
But on the other side, though, Afo Minte looked dangerous every time. This guy was scary every time he had the ball, man. This guy attacking people.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of like wingers in the league, man, he has to be up there.
He's up there, man.
With one of the best right now.
He's rapid, man.
He's quick. He's strong. He maybe he lacks a bit of the final decision at times.
Yeah.
But this guy, man, is a good player. I like him. I like him very much. All right, yes, we're gonna go to the last game. Was Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 2, and Manla Mateta, man, what is he doing missing those? What is he doing missing those, man?
This guy, bro.
That was a horrible miss. But they went punish in the end, and they went 2-0 against Wolves, and Wolves. I think it's bye Wolves, man. We can already walk them out. Nice. But,
man, they look poor, man. Yeah, new manager, obviously. We'll see what he can do, but not a great start for him. Yeah, this game there was. I'm surprised. I'm looking at the XG like 1.79 for. Was it? I didn't see that when I was watching the highlights in that. I didn't see that. It was all Crystal Palace when I was watching the highlights, but. Yeah, Mateta as well. He's so annoying because he has these games where he can't score at all, and then the next game you bang in a hat trick. So yeah, good win for Palace. Man, this team, if they didn't have Europe, they would be scary, man. They would be
scary. I mean, they'll need to have a couple of people in January to help them, and hopefully they don't lose anybody. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Gay. That's going to be the main one for them. But I mean, there's one player that is a good replacement for Eze, and that's that Pino guy, man. I didn't know it was this good. But this guy is a really, really good player. This is my type of player, man. Just small, diminutive players, midfielders, just very technical, and this guy is just watch him the way he just moves without the ball. He just finds the spaces and it's deadly, man.
What a finish! What a finish! And that's
very, very, very good finish.
Yeah.
And, I like this kid, man. Like this guy indeed.
Very good.
All right. Well, that wraps up our Match Day 12 review today, guys. Let us know in the comments. What do you think of the video? And let us know what you thought about the match day as well. And talk about your team. Let us know. If there's anything else you want us to talk about as well, give us a shout, and we'll see what we can do about that. And this is the Feuding Bros. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Thank you, guys.